What's up, Internet? Today we're going to be reviewing the ScanBox, the portable solution for turning your smartphone into a scanner. Upon receiving it and opening it, you'll see that there's a review by Wired here. ScanBox is an elegant solution to a simple but frustrating problem. Down below, they kind of talk about the pros of the ScanBox. Super easy and ultra portable. You can not only scan your documents with it, but you can take photos of 3D objects. We did that. We'll show you how that basically works. It works using any smartphone with a rear-facing camera. I can only attest to using the iPhone because that's all I have. So I'll have to take their word on that. There's 6 colors included. We'll show you what they mean by that. Packs down flat in seconds to fit in your bag. Again, pretty flat. And LED lights for amazing high-quality scans. So unfortunately, this, upon receiving it, it wasn't shipped in a terribly secure container, or it's just like one of those envelopes that you get at FedEx or UPS, and mine was actually damaged in transit right here. So not only did the envelope get damaged, but the corners of my ScanBox got damaged, and that kind of sucks. So you open it up, and it's just a paper envelope, and inside you have your ScanBox right here. And we'll show you what they mean real quick by colors. Right here is the top of your ScanBox. That is going to be where your phone goes. Obviously you can see that because there's a little outlined area with a hole for the camera. The 6 colors, basically this is a sticker, and you would just stick that right there, and it kind of gives you a little bit more color option to work with your ScanBox. I thought this was just going to be a cutout and you would stick that where the iPhone outline goes, but the only thing that's cut out of this is this little square right here for the camera hole, so this whole sticker goes on the top of it. The colors that are included are pink, orange, really light orange, blue, kind of darker reddish orange, green, and black. So setting up your ScanBox is kind of a task. So basically you just kind of unfold it. We'll see if we can adjust the camera here to where you can see everything, if we are lucky. Let me get it set up first. So as you can see, it's kind of tricky to set up. Obviously I'm trying to do this behind a camera, so I'm going to have a little bit more difficult time than if you were just playing around with it, not behind a camera. There we go. Alright, see if we can move this up, maybe. Alright, so this is a ScanBox completely set up, just like this. As you can see, the lights are turned off right now. If you flip it around, you'll see up here in the corner, you have your connector for your 9-volt battery. So you will need to pick up one of those before you can actually use the ScanBox. Obviously it's not included, so that's kind of a bummer that you have to go buy an extra battery, but that's just one of the woes of life. Right now this setup went kind of smoothly as opposed to other setups. I've noticed that, I don't know if it's just mine or what, like you'll see right here, these already come undone. These magnets don't stick the best to each other. again, this could just be my ScanBox. This could be me being completely obtuse to something. But I've noticed that the magnets do kind of come apart easily. It doesn't render the box unusable or anything. It's just me being nitpicky, kind of trying to give a full review of my experience with the ScanBox. So, what you do to use it is you put your 9-volt battery on. And I know you can't really tell right now because the lighting is, we got a lot of natural light coming in from behind me. But the LED lights are on right now. If it were a lot darker, you would be able to tell that they do provide significant lighting for, taking pictures or scanning documents. That being said, that is basically how you set it up. That's how it works. There's no place to really store your 9-volt battery. It kind of just dangles there from the back, as you saw. And that's how it works. The cons. Let's get into what I think of the ScanBox overall. Obviously, I had mentioned that the magnets don't really stick together as well as I'd like them to. Again, I'm not saying that this makes the product useless or bad or anything like that, because it is standing, it serves its purpose, and therefore, in my book, it works. I just wanted to mention that I did have some trouble, at least in the beginning, getting the magnets to kind of stick together. Another thing that I have noticed with the product is, if you can see in these corners right here and right here, there are two small little gaps which, when taking pictures in, a different lighting setting, say if, it was dark in my room and I had these two lamps on right here, there would be natural light that could get in between those two cracks, which can affect photo scanning sometime. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's nothing that, obviously I've had too much problem with. It's just something I noticed that there were either it's the magnet situation with them not sticking together well enough, or it's there's not enough material back here to cover it. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if we can get it closed. Not really. So that's just one of the things I noticed about the product. Also, the main selling point, the main marketing point of the ScanBox is that it is, portable. It's meant for people who are scanning documents on the go, maybe for someone who travels and needs to take pictures of 3D objects to, list an eBay item or something. It is damaged in transit quite easily. Obviously, mine got damaged when being shipped to me. I assume shipping items it's going to be a little bit more rough on products than you would actually be if you had it in your suitcase. But mine did get damaged right there. As an OCD person, I try and keep everything I have in as pristine condition as I can. So just be aware that this is, it is kind of flimsy and it can get damaged easily, but it does serve its purpose. One of the other things I had noticed about it when I did a test scan of, an order sheet from a pair of shoes I ordered or something, you'll put your piece of paper in here, you'll take your picture, but my phone kept catching the outside of the white area of the white ScanBox. So once I would take the picture of the document on my phone, it would catch this outside area, and I'd have to, zoom in on my phone like that and take a screenshot of the actual picture I had originally took to get it all lined up. It's not a laborious activity. Again, it is very easy to do, but it's just something that, I noticed I had to do, as opposed to just being able to take a flat picture and call it good and send it off. This product is made for at least in the iPhone sense, I don't know about other phones, a completely naked iPhone. If you use a case, it's going to, separate your camera from sitting flush with the top of the box like it was meant to. So, I mean, it doesn't affect your scans. You're still going to just have to edit it real quick by zooming in and taking a screenshot, but it does affect it, ever so slightly. And then again, there's no place to store your 9-volt battery on this or in the envelope or in any case. So you're going to have to carry your 9-volt battery elsewhere. Just something to think about when using the product. Now, I've kind of just gone over a litany of cons versus on this box, and I don't want you to think that it doesn't work or that you shouldn't buy it, because it does work. It does serve its purpose in terms of what it needs to do. It is lightweight, obviously. Just lift it right up. Not a problem at all. It folds very easily, comes apart pretty quickly. So in terms of, scanning on the go, it's pretty useful. Oh, I forgot to take the battery off here. There we go. So it folds down pretty quickly, just like that. Very useful if, you're in a hotel room and you're scanning a document, or if you're even at the airport and you just need to scan something real quick. It does fold easily. It is portable. Just keep it in a safe spot when you're transporting it, because, you don't want it to get tore up. Yeah, obviously it has good design because it does fold down. It does pop up to be, a significant structure from what this flat piece of material here. And lastly, it does its job. As I mentioned, you do have to do a quick edit of the scan or the picture that you took, but it's nothing that would keep me from buying this product. It's definitely, going to replace a scanner that you need. You can't take a scanner with you on the go when you're traveling or whatnot. So this is going to replace that, and it does a good job at doing it. Is it, the absolute best thing in the world? No, but it completes what it needs to get done in order to help you. So if you're traveling, if you're needing documents scanned on the go, if you're taking pictures, or if you just want like a little LED studio for taking pictures to sell things on Craigslist or eBay, I'd also look into this. It's got a lot of good points to it. I'll throw up some pictures here at the end so that way you can see what I mean by catching the outer area of the floor of the ScanBox. As always, if you have any questions, if I missed anything that you were wondering about, feel free to drop us a line. We'll give you a completely unbiased answer. As always, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our videos where we will be bringing you more reviews of independently designed, funded, and manufactured products. Until next time.